has announced the cancellation of a planned meet and greet earlier scheduled to be held at the Afin Awujale, directing instead that Awujale nominees report to the Department of State Services Office in Ijebu-Ode on Wednesday by 11 a.m. That was yesterday. This was contained in a formal communication dated January 20, 2026, addressed to the chairman of the Fushegua ruling house, Otumba Latif Owoyemi, his deputy, Otumba Dokun Ajidagba, and the vice chairman, Professor Fasi Yusuf. According to the notice, all Awujale nominees are required to present themselves at the DSS office located along NTA Road beside the State Psychiatric Hospital of Igbeba Road, Ijebu-Ode. The council stated that the decision led to the cancellation of the earlier engagement at the Afin Awujale and expressed the regret for any inconvenience the sudden change may cause. The development is coming amid ongoing traditional processes surrounding Awujale-related nominations in Ijebuland. Further details on the outcome of the DSS engagement were not disclosed at the time of filing this report. Yeah, I will end here.
So tell us, what is happening in your town? I'm really curious.
I really wish I could, talk extensively about this, but the little I know, we all know that after the death of the former Awujale, Sikiru Adetono, there has been this back and forth on who will be the next Awujale. Though it has been zoned to the Fushegua house, and there was a list that came out like 2 weeks ago, yes, which has about 90 candidates or 90 nominees, for this particular position. And they've started the screening. You can remember what's his name now? K1, the ultimate. You can remember his own drama when he sued the Ogun State government that he did not include his name
here on the list. Yes.
And after that, his name has appeared on the list, so he's part of the 90-something, nominees to be Awujale. Yesterday was supposed to be a meet and greet.
What are they meeting and greeting? Now, okay,
this is a traditional.
Thank you. That is where I'm going
this
to.
This is a traditional.
Exactly.
What is meet and greet going to? I don't like the way they're now politicizing, socializing.
You said everything.
A traditional stool.
Thank you very much.
That's why I like my Ibadan people.
Okay, so I know that to become a king in Yoruba land. The Ifa, the oracle.
I forget Ifa.
We don't use Ifa again.
That's what I wanted to ask. That those the gods.
I know that is what I grew up.
No.
What's wrong with Ifa now?
It is for this Ijebu land.
They don't use Ifa there.
It's family.
They don't use.
Tell us now.
It is family.
Okay, family. Okay.
It is family. So it is the turn of the Fushegua house.
I agree. And out of those nominees coming from that particular royal
the
family,
90 of them from.
And Ifa will now pick one, right?
Fushegua house.
So shouldn't there be like
Ifa
hierarchy?
will now pick one out of those. In those days, that is what we used to have.
Shouldn't it be like the most senior or
no?
No. You know how many families are inside that Fushegua ruling house? The locals family is there.
I'm not there.
Family.
How?
No, I'm just trying to make her.
Okay, I understand now.
So it has, and everybody, nobody wants to step down for anybody.
I think that we should just go back to
come back to
should
them.
allow the gods choose.
Thank you.
No
In those days, and the gods usually they
know
choose
best.
right now. Most,
I just think it's a mess.
Times.
I think it's this.
So I have no problem with DSS asking them to come for screening.
Of course, that should be part of the.
It is not part of the
nomination.
Process.
It should be when we have some obas that have been accused of yahoo yahoo. Look, can you remember that Ipetumodu? Can you remember that Ipetumodu monarch that is now in American prison chopping beans because of fraud? Look, they have to.
Okay, no problem. Now the DSS has summoned them. They want to check their, give them background check. Agreed. But please, that traditional stool we need to, it's sacred.
It's
we need
sacred,
to,
yeah.
yes.
It's sacred.
you.
We need to uphold
we need
it.
to uphold it,
If
yeah.
we don't do that, they won't value it. The generations coming next, they will not see any value in it. Though. They won't appreciate it. They won't value it.
You know why? You know why this Awujale stool or throne or
Yes.
crown has
Yes.
become like this? Because the so-called obas we have now is more of glamour.
Okay. No wonder many of them
Are
prefer
young-
going to social media to
Social
advertise
media to
themselves.
advertise.
The nominees, though, I've seen like 6 of them.
I'm going to mention one particular name that is very, very, very present.
On social
His
media.
presence on social media.
Who is that?
Second to none. Is one on Obanjo.
I like that one.
So
I like
are they now
him.
resorting to doing campaign?
I like him. I like him.
Okay.
I like him. Yeah.
Away from Ijebu. Come back to
No,
Lagos.
we are not going to. We've not left Ijebu. Why do you like him? That's why they will go to DSS, EFCC. Why do you like him?
So I like I think he has that charisma. And I went through his profile.
Yeah.
Yes, he has that. His profile is fantastic.
Why are we advertising for him?
It's true. Let the Ifa pick. Please, Ifa should pick. Ifa should pick.
Let Ifa pick.
Ifa,
please.
please.
The gods
pick, oh.
can
Joy.
see everything.
And the
Yes.
gods,
And
and
scrutinize.
the gods are never to blame.
Then
So let Ifa pick. Ifa, we are waiting for you to pick. We can't even wait for these Awujale things to just come and
be
go.
over.
So we can move on.
Drama is.
It is. Okay, so Joy, to your
okay,
story.
back to Lagos now.
From Ijebu.
Ijebu.
Yeah.
Back to Lagos.
Yes.
Lagos State government plans Obalende Bridge facelift, ejects squatters. The Lagos State government on Wednesday gave an immediate quit notice to squatters operating under the Obalende Bridge as it plans to beautify the environment. Addressing the media after an inspection tour of the area, the Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Tokumbo Wahab, said the squatters were given an ultimatum to leave within a few hours, noting that they had been informed since 2024. Quoting him now, he says, "We have the approval from the state government already. The essence is to clean it in a sustainable manner and transform it into an environmentally sustainable space." He says that there was a slight delay because the government had to carry out extensive consultations with the company to ensure an environmentally sustainable design suitable for both the CSR initiative and the government. He said the design would include a motor garage, public toilets, sleeping bays, and electric vehicle charging points, adding that the government will also clear the area of hoodlums terrorizing residents. The commissioner and his team also visited Ojaoba, I hope I got that right, on Lagos Island to review, don't laugh at me, to review the design prepared by the Lagos Island local government following its request to take over and finance the beautification of the space under the bridge. He stressed that open spaces should always be put to proper use, noting that the underbridge space at Osborne had been transformed into a football pitch. That's basically.
Oh yeah,
What?
Teloko, take over.
Okay,
What
let me give you back-to-back reports. I was there. We went there
I
together.
know you were there.
Now in 2024, we went there, and what we saw was an eyesore. Very terrible sight. You know, Obalende, very strategic, the heart of Lagos Island, and then you see miscreants smoking weed early in the morning. People are even rearing cows, rams under that bridge. I'm telling you, big market under that bridge. And then that year, the government cleared that place. But you know, we have recalcitrant traders, people who are just bent on disobeying the laws. They went back there again. And the governor went there last year, 2025. And yesterday, we went back there. And the back and forth has been because the government has been, you know, having stakeholders meeting. When I say stakeholders, I mean people, the motor parks, people who operate the motor parks, even the squatters. So they've asked them to leave. They gave them like 2 years quick notice, so they have no excuse to
2024,
remain
this
there.
is
And so
2026.
now the government is going to hand over that area to a corporate organization who is going to revamp that place, regenerate that place, make it a beautiful open space. And I like the fact that the government is really paying attention to open spaces in Lagos. You know, we cannot just have these spaces and then you see people doing anyhow.
So what alternative does government have for those
Okay,
people?
now, for
They are
those
moving
people who have legitimate
businesses.
business there,
Okay.
for example, that you mentioned Idumagbo, is it
Or-
Loop?
Hmm?
There's a particular, we went to a particular,
Ojaoba.
before we went to Ojaoba, I'm trying to remember, something Loop,
Okay.
it's under the bridge.
Okay, yeah. Adeniji,
Adeniji
Ilubirin
Loop,
Loop.
yes,
Yeah.
Adeniji Loop, yes. We saw people who are into broom making, they make brooms under that bridge. And I asked the commissioner, are you going to also, send them back? And he said, no, these people are doing legitimate business there. We'll look for a way to
Relocate
create a
them
space for
somewhere
them,
else. Okay.
a
It
habitable
could
space
even
for
be
them
a
to do
tourist
their
center
business.
without broom making.
Yes, beautiful site
Mm.
to do their business. And we also have people who are into recycling too, plastic recycling, under that Adeniji Loop too.
Ah.
They are going to create a space for them, but they won't create a space for miscreants, people
No.
who smoke weed.
No.
Because if we continue to do
No.
that, then people like you cannot walk under that bridge at 7 p.m. in the night.
Those are the boys that
The
when you
good
have
boys.
when your vehicle breaks down,
They come to
Exactly.
harass
in
you.
that access, they come out from that place and come to
Exactly.
harass you.
You need to see that bridge in 2024. You need to see. It was an eyesore. Very terrible. But so now that they are handing over that bridge, under that bridge to a corporate organization, beautiful. Let's see what they will come out with it. Let's just see. I can't wait to see.
I like the fact that since government has gone to see the place and has said that those running a legitimate business, they're going to relocate them or create space for
For
them.
them.
Yes, I like that. But this our commissioner is such a gentleman. I remember Fashion.
If they talk and do
I
commissioner,
remember
you
Fashion
say
last
it is
time
doing it.
when he wanted to do Oshodi, he didn't even consult with.
Mashallah
He
does
just
not-
woke up
he
one
no
day and
get
saw
time.
Oshodi like that. I
He
said,
no get you.
and Oshodi has remained the same till today, since 2009.
Okay, our producer is telling us to hurry up. Let's go to our hashtag. We all know what is trending on, not just on Twitter now, on X. It's everywhere.
I'm dizzy with that story. I don't.
Why?
It's Davido. I know.
Let's talk about Davido.
I'm dizzy.
First of all, I want to give it up to Dr. Adedeji Adeleke. He's a fan.
AKA Babolowo.
Abalowo, thank you. Yes. Sir, you are an amazing father. Yes. You came out to defend your family's name. You can't build a reputation for years and somebody will now come from
And
nowhere
tarnish it.
to
It's
tarnish
just
it. It's
in-
not
in-
done.
in-
So the
in
fact
one
that the
day.
man called a press conference, he said, I'm not on social media, but I've been, in fact, it was the girl's auntie, the girl, the child in question, it was an auntie
That
that
reached out
called
to
his
him.
attention to what is going on social media from what the man said. And please, Auntie Kenny, lawyer, can we please calm down? We call her Auntie Kenny on on Instagram. Can we just calm down? Because I don't know. 5 DNAs. What else do we want? And that man, now I know where David, got his heart of gold from. He got it from his father.
Of course.
DNA shows that the child in question is not their daughter. Yes, the man said, okay, out of my goodwill, I will send you to school so that you can fend for that child. DNA is science. If it says 0%, it is 0%. If you take it anywhere in the world, it will continue to give us the same results. What do you ladies think? I mean, we're talking simple. Let us talk about this issue. Because I was really invested yesterday. I sat down, I watched that video. Like, I want to hear this man talk for the first time.
For the first time.
Yes.
When
So for him to come, no, it really got
when
to
I
him.
saw that video yesterday, no, let's start from when the tweets started coming in, posed as Anu. Anu is the child in question.
Yes.
Yes, okay. When those tweets started coming on social media last week, something just told me that a 13-year-old girl will not do this.
Exactly.
Doesn't she have her mother's, supervision? Why would she even write like this? I didn't like the fact that Davido, was attacking a 13-year-old girl,
Obviously, it wasn't.
Obviously, it wasn't her.
Yeah, that
and
it was. I
maybe
think
Davido knew.
He knew. Yes,
He knew it
who was
wasn't
behind
her. And
that
he-
account.
Yes, he knew who was behind that account.
Yes.
So he attacked that person.
Exactly.
It was aura for aura.
Exactly.
So, And there's been this back and forth. Yes, she's your daughter. Social media aunties and uncles. They were like, and fathers. They were like, Davido, you have to go and do another DNA. You have,
And the man came with evidence this time around.
I've done this DNA. I've done it. What else?
Even with Davido's cousin too.
Yes.
Lord did DNA too.
Why are they doing DNA? That's my own question. Why are two people?
They just want to, be sure that okay, let us play our own part.
Because
somebody said on social media.
Why are two grown-up men doing
now because people said on social media that it was
was buried.
It was a threesome that they had. You get so to just clear.